Welcome to Wake Up and Makeup. It's Jennifer Woolsey here. I need to clear my throat. I don't know what's going on. I hope you're having a great day, and we are going to do our makeup. So I hope you're having a great day. Again, I guess I just said that. So let's pull this hair back, this funky little hair here, and let's get started. So what do you have going on in your world? Anything new and exciting? All of a sudden, like I can't talk. Hi guys, say hello, let me know that you're here. Be sure and share this video because it's going to be powerful. It's going to be something that's going to be helpful to those around you, and I hope that you get some value. Okay, let's hop in. I've already done my skincare. Of course, you guys know I'm using that vitamin C serum, that depuffing eye serum for those bags under my eyes. My child did not sleep last night. Oh, it's been a night. Belif Aqua Balm to help balance out the pH levels in my skin and to help fill in pores and creeps and crevices and all the things. And then I went over my eyes with my Belif Eye Balm to help firm and cool that eye area since I had no sleep. So, okay, let's go. We're going to use some VDL primer and prime. So I did a live on my regular page yesterday. If you missed it, go back and watch it. Well, self-doubt. I do believe that that is something that probably more of us struggle with than any of us care to admit. Self-doubt is something that can creep in when you least expect it, and it did with me. You know, doubting yourself in your accomplishments and your abilities, even in your mindset and your beliefs and your morals. We're going to do Cashmere Complexion and shade Buttercream. And so after I did that, I got to thinking, okay, so we have established the thought that we may have some self-doubt. So how do we build that self-confidence? So I did a little bit of research on that last night. I'm tired of the news. I don't know about you guys, but I'm tired of the news. And so I'm looking for things that are going to build me up rather than knock me down. So I don't want to watch the news. I don't want to hear about it anymore. I'm done. Do I think there's bad people in this world? Yes, absolutely. Do I think there's amazing people in this world? Yes, absolutely. And so we're going to be the amazing people. And that is my theory. I'm going to be one of the good people, and I'm going to do things that I think are going to build others up and build myself up. That's where I am. I don't know about you. Can I get an amen in the comments if you are with me in that? So, as I was going through the self-confidence thing, and I thought, you know, one of the first things that I do to help with my self-confidence is in the morning, I get up, I take a shower, I get dressed, I do my makeup. I show up. I mean, here's the thing. If you guys know me, I'm not leaving the house. I work from home. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I'm taking care of my kids. My kids have special needs, so with all the rise in coronavirus, we're definitely not going anywhere or doing anything. So, you know, we're just kind of chilling here at the house. But I still get up, I take my shower, I get dressed. I make things happen. Cashmere Complexion in Matcha. We're going to do some concealing here. Cindy asked me the other day, do you conceal after your foundation or before? It really just depends on when I remember. I think you can do either way. Today, apparently, I'm doing it after it. So, yay, some hearts. Somebody's here. I can't see your comments if you guys are commenting, but keep commenting. I'll go back and reply. So, get up, get dressed, show up. Even if you're not leaving your house. When you stay around your house all day in your pajamas or your, I don't know, your leisure wear, whatever you wear around your house, guess what? That's just going to make you feel crummier. Nobody has time for that. And I know that it takes effort to get up and to get dressed and to do something, but it's going to make you feel better. You always feel better after you've had a shower and you're up and you're moving. I will side note this, that whenever I'm cleaning my house, I do that in my gown. My husband thinks it's weird, but I do. I feel more productive in my gown. Tattoo Station in brown. So some other things that I do to help build my confidence is, and I don't know what your spiritual beliefs are. I am a Christian, and so my strength comes from prayer, quiet time, meditation, talking to Jesus, who I worship, and reading my Bible. Because here's the thing, if you are a Christian or whatever your religion is, if you need to go to battle, in a spiritual battle, you need to know the word to back it up. And I believe, I'm going to clear my throat again. I believe what we are in right now in America is a spiritual battle, good versus evil. And I believe it is a real thing. And so if you're feeling yourself down in the dumps and you're like, I don't know what the heck's going on, you need to be spending some time in your word, because that's how you get armed up. Okay, so that's the second thing. Good morning, Sandra. I can see comments. Good. How are you this morning? What are you doing to build your self-confidence? I want to hear from you. You always have great answers. Magix Dust, we're going to use that. And we're going to blend all this makeup here together. This is how I kind of hide that I did my concealer after my makeup, just by blending in that powder. Can you see that? Okay, so the next thing I do is I do things that edify my spirit. I check on people. I, reach out. I text. I call people that I love, and I check on them. How are you? How are things going in your life? Is there any way that I can support you or help you? That makes me feel better when I check on other people. It's not necessarily that it's about me, it's about them. And when you make things about other people and checking on them, praying for them, then guess what? That's going to boost your spirit. That's going to boost your self-confidence. Another hot day in New York. It's another hot day here in Texas, but we've been getting rain in Texas. It's weird. In June, it's not normal. So I hope y'all have air conditioners in New York. Good morning, Sandra. I hope this is for you. Did you watch the Self-Doubt yesterday? You need to go back and watch it. Monopop eyeshadow palette. It's on my main page. We're going to use shade browns. So checking on other people, really just reaching out. How are they? Do they need anything? That's going to definitely help boost your self-esteem. And the other thing is action. I mean, I'm using this shade and this shade. I guess I should have told you guys. If you are sitting around doubting that you could be successful, that you could, help your family out of a bad situation. I had a girl join me in the business the other day, and she was like, I just don't think I can ever be as good as you. And I said, girl, I am just a small town girl who was raised by a single mom, who is the mother of 2 special needs kids, and just put action behind what my goals were. Okay, so now we're going to use, let's do this shade and this shade to work our crease. And I said, there is nothing special about me. I have read books about things that I want to accomplish and methods to do it. And I have just put the action behind it. If you need extra money for your family, don't sit and think about it's never going to happen. Find a way and make it happen. If you will put the action behind it, guess what? You'll be able to look back again and see those things that you've accomplished, and it's going to change your whole outlook. You want to change your self-confidence? Do it by doing action. Reaching out to people, checking on people. Good morning, Deborah. We're going to use some gold here in the bottom. We're going to do this gold and this one right here to blend. But reach out and checking on people. Going in and deciding, hey, I'm going to do this business. I'm going to make this extra money for my family. I'm just going to do it and go for it. Don't hold back. Don't question your abilities. Don't think you're not as good as the person that you went to work under, or maybe the business that you started. You hold the key to your success. And I think that goes to the next point that we talked about with self-doubt yesterday was Self-inspiration, the way that you motivate and lift up yourself. We as women talk to ourselves worse than anybody would ever speak to us. You say things to yourself you would never say to somebody that you know or somebody that you love. We're going to use SuperExtend liquid liner in black. Why? Why as women do we talk so negatively to ourselves? Make yourself... Goodness. Make yourself a note card and put it on your mirror where you get dressed in the morning, and repeat those things to yourself every day. So this is mine. I'm a loved daughter of the King. I'm an exceptional wife. I'm a fabulous mother. I'm a fantastic leader to my team. I'm an amazing friend. I'm a top leader and sales representative and great to my customers. That's something I say every single day to myself, because sometimes we need a little reminder. Maybe you're feeling like a crummy wife right now. Well, you're the only one that can change it. It's hard to talk and do eyeliner at the same time. You're the only one that can change it. So what are the things that you need to work on in your life? Maybe one of mine that I'm working on is my health. I'm healthy and I'm fit. And I'm telling myself that every day, because that's my motivation to continue to not eat during my fasting period. So I'm doing intermittent fasting. Okay, I had to do the eye. I'm doing intermittent fasting where I eat in an 8-hour window and then I fast for 16 hours. And so it takes strength. I mean, my nurse Erica made breakfast for my boys yesterday and it was amazing. And I was like, oh, I'm so hungry, but I can't eat till 11:30. So I just didn't do it. So whenever you're talking to yourself, what are some ways that you can remind yourself of positive things? I'm beautiful. I'm healthy. I'm a good mom. I'm a good wife. I think of others. I'm thoughtful and I'm caring to others. What are some things that you can remind yourself daily that you need to do, instead of saying, you're fat, that shirt looks horrible on you, that you can never do makeup like that? Quit saying that stuff to yourself. Lift yourself up. Talk as good to yourself as you would to your kids or to your friends. If you would say positive things to them, why won't you say positive things to yourself? If your self-confidence is in the dumper, that's the first problem. Look in the mirror and say some nice things to yourself. I'm getting fired up here. I'm sorry, but this is the truth. Women look at themselves in the mirror and they say the worst things. It's bull crap. You are amazing. Let me give you some words. If you don't have your words today, let me give you some words. You are amazing. You were created to do amazing things. You are beautiful. You are a wonderful mom. You are a wonderful wife. You are an exceptional leader. You are a hard worker. You can do all things through Christ. I mean, you can do whatever you choose to do. I'm giving you these words. If you don't have words to look in the mirror to say, those are your words. Look in the mirror and say it to yourself every single day until you believe it. Because if your self-confidence isn't going up right now, if you aren't believing those things, then we need to talk. Do you sleep for those 18 hours? How much do you eat during those hours, Sandra? So I eat from 11:30 to about 7:30. And after 7:30 at night, I fast until the next morning. So yeah, some of it I'm sleeping. I'm trying to keep my calories under, I think 1,500 to 2,000 calories. And during those fasting hours, I can drink all the water and all the black coffee that I want. Nothing else. No sweetener, no sugar, no creamer in that coffee. Just black coffee and water during your fasting period. There's a group, I think it's called Delay, Don't Deny. If you guys are interested in intermittent fasting, there's a book about it, and there's a group, Delay, Don't Deny, that I follow. That's really motivational and encouraging. So it's a great thing to hop in if you are interested in more information about intermittent fasting. So true. We are always talking bad about ourselves. Yes, words of encouragement. Okay, love mascara. Here's the thing. If nobody in your life is giving you words of encouragement, it's time to adjust your circle. So if you are spending time with people that are not lifting you up, that are not encouraging you, that are not inspiring you to do more than you are now, it's time to adjust your circle. I mean, I'm not saying like you go to your family and be like, you are ugly and you are negative and I'm not spending time with you. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying adjust the people that you let spend time with you. Because those people that you spend time with, I said this yesterday, you are the sum of the 5 people that you spend the most time with. So an example would be, I found myself saying this phrase all the time, and it was something like, well, but I'm not sure about myself. I kept saying that, I'm not sure about myself. And I sat down one night and I was like, where are you hearing that phrase? Why are you saying this all the time? And then I got to looking at one of the people that I was spending the most time with, not really seeing in person, but, you know, on the phone, mentoring and things like that. And that was something she always said. I'm not very sure about myself. I'm not very sure about myself. And I was like, okay, you have the opportunity here. And so I had a conversation with her and I said, I love you. I adore you. I think you are an amazing person. And something that you have said over and over again has come into my vocabulary, and I'm going to change it today. And so I'm not going to say I'm not sure about myself anymore. I want to invite you to consider going with me on this journey, and let's take that out of our vocabulary. And let's say, I am sure of myself in this. I am sure of my ability in this. And I guarantee you it's going to change the way that we proceed forward in business, because she was a person in business that I was working with. And for the first couple of weeks, I had to remind her a couple of times. I had to catch her a couple of times. And honestly, I had to catch myself a couple of times. And then what happened was, gradually, because she was a naturally a negative person, guess what? I stopped hearing from her. She quit calling. She quit reaching out because she didn't want to hear my positive spin on things. She didn't want to change her perspective. And that's okay. I mean, here's the thing. We're each entitled to our own opinions. We're each entitled to do whatever, you know, makes your soul happy. I wasn't going to say I don't believe in myself anymore, because I do. I know that I can do hard stuff. We are moms. Most of us on here are moms, some dads maybe. We gave birth to children. I mean, I carried 2 kids, 2 human beings in my womb until I had to have them by C-section. But I mean, I carried 2 kids. That is the hardest thing in the world anybody can do. So if you are looking at yourself in the mirror and telling yourself that you can't do things and you have carried a child, I beg to differ. It's time to step back and say, you know what? I can do pretty amazing things. I have carried children and brought them to life. Guys, that is the freaking biggest blessing that you could ever do with your body. We're going to use some cushion foundation in peach. Here we go. It's hard to talk when you have the blush face. So quit talking negatively to yourself. Believe in yourself and make sure that those people around you believe in you too. Those are the people that you're letting speak into your life. Why do you want a bunch of negative Nellies talking to you? I mean, no thanks. I got enough negativity coming in from the news and from, I don't know, people all around me. No, I'm going to limit the amount of exposure I have to negative people, because it's going to make me feel better, and hopefully it's going to make them feel better. The nighttime after dinner ice cream, no bueno on the nighttime after dinner ice cream, no bueno. So we are going to finish up with our lips. We have the new birthday balm. You guys know I'm so excited about this. I think we're going to go with PLT today. What do you think? Kind of a nude neutral, since we did browns on our eyes. The cool thing is it rolls up and it's so creamy. I'm loving this. Loving this. These just launched yesterday. We have some other cool stuff that just launched yesterday. I'm going to put some of this in our newsfeed today. This is our Belif mug that has, you know, that face cream I use every morning. It's coming out. The full-size Belif Aqua Balm and the Jelly Cleanser. So cool. You get this whole little set together. So I'll post a picture for you guys of that today. And then one last thing, for those mamas who birthed babies, if you have little babies in your life, we have some Baby Shark Kids line that just launched, so you want to check that out. But I hope today was helpful for you. I hope that today you heard something that sparked a fire in your spirit. Something that lets you realize that, you know what? I need to clean up the circle of my acquaintances. I need to clean up the people that I'm letting speak into my life. But I need to clean up the way that I speak to myself. And when you do that, I guarantee you, you're going to see a transformation in the things that you accomplish in your life. You're going to see your self-esteem grow, your self-confidence grow, and you're going to feel like a new person. So if this was helpful for you guys, share it. Share this video. Somebody else needs to hear this morning. I'm sorry that I went on a rant. I just feel like so many women need to hear this. If anyone could turn away from you. Well, that's life, you know. You win some, you lose some. If you're interested in any of the products I used today, message me. I will hook you up with information. Share this video so other people can be lifted up today, and have a beautiful, beautiful day. Bye, guys.